Dragon Ball Super episode 66 is scheduled to debut tomorrow, and with that comes the mutated Ultimate Zamasu, and of course the debut of Super Vegito in Dragon Ball Super. And today, guys, we're gonna go ahead and dive into the official comment section of my Dragon Ball Super episode 66 preview and breakdown video to see what exactly the community had to say in regards to Vegito returning and of course Zamasu's mutation. So without wasting any time, guys, let's go ahead and dive right down into the comment section. Yes, I know I said from the beginning of the arc, fusion of Vegito is going to happen. Well, a lot of us have been calling it, and of course with Zamasu's overwhelming power, it needed to happen. So I'm actually quite happy that it's happening now. I just really hope that by the end of this fight is prolonged instead of it having to end very fast. At the end of the preview, it looks like Zamasu was going to transform again. I don't really think that he is going to transform. Perhaps maybe there is a secret weakness that we don't know about Zamasu. I'm pretty sure that his weakness has to be and come from the original Goku Black because he's not immortal. So having Zamasu, who is immortal, and having Goku Black, who is not mortal, or perhaps not immortal actually, combine powers, I think that kind of throws the immortality factor a little off balance, because to have two people that are pretty much different in terms of like morality, I think that that's definitely gonna do a lot of harm to Zamasu, because one is definitely an immortal and the other one is immortal. So how does that balance out is definitely off. So, but we're gonna see that, you know, coming up tomorrow, because I really hope that they explain as to what happened with Zamasu's body. Father-son Galigundo, that was the best part, I think, of this episode, because as soon as Vegeta saw him, you know, do that, he jumped right in and helped his son out. So that was a glorious moment for Vegeta, because I think that gave him some character development. I could be wrong, but wouldn't Zamasu get killed if the time ring breaks? What if Vegito manages to destroy it? Well, I don't think that the source of Zamasu's power comes from the time ring, so I don't think it's going to have any sort of profound effect, but I do think that Vegito is going to try to obtain the time ring, because remember, Zamasu could easily just get away and try to escape, and I don't think that's what they want, because if he were to do that, that'll cause major problems. So I believe Vegito's still going to have the upper hand by pushing Zamasu to his anger limits. Well, I could support this because we saw how angry Zamasu was, and we've never seen him this angry before. We saw how, you know, he has veins on the top of his head and stuff. Pretty brutal stuff. So I do think that Zamasu is definitely going to push Vegito, because Vegito does, I mean, I think Vegito definitely doesn't look like he's having the time of his life. I think that Vegito knows and realizes the threat that's, you know, upon here on the situation, so I don't think that Vegito is going to be playing around here at all. I could be wrong, he could be toying with him, but what are the odds of that happening? If we're stoked, if we're excited, what the fuck? I thought Vegito was the very definition of these things. Yes, he is. I mean, everyone is super stoked, except for the fact that some people are saying that Gogeta had to be introduced. So if you guys are in favor of Gogeta, let me know why. What makes Gogeta any more different than Vegito? If anybody out there says that Gogeta takes the fight serious, go look at GT. I mean, he was just completely joking around with Omega. Zamasu is half immortal, and I think that's why he's half purple. I do agree. I think that once the ring of light behind Zamasu breaks via Goku breaking it, I think that that's gonna have some sort of like negative effect upon Zamasu, thus allowing him to ultimately split, as we saw with the merger. So I think that half of him, I mean, it could be the fact that he's stronger now. I mean, I really doubt that he's weaker, but something's definitely going on with him, and I definitely want to know your thoughts down below as to, you know, what the heck is going on here. Is he going through a midlife crisis or something? All hail Vegito, can't wait for him to kick some god ass. Hope he's as cocky as he was with Buhan. I hope not. I hope that Vegito isn't as cocky, and I really hope that he pushes himself, because translated by Herms, it was said that one of the translations regarded Vegito as to having a weakness, unlike, you know, anything we've seen before with the Potara. So that could actually give Zamasu an opening to strike Vegito and hurt him, because if Vegito is showing a sign of weakness here, that could be the opening that Zamasu needs to damage him, of course. The best part of the episode was the father-son Galligun. Almost brought a tear to my eye. I love seeing Vegeta go all soft for Trunks. And I have that throwback to the father-son Kamehameha. It was definitely needed, man. We saw the father-son Kamehameha happen so many times in the Broly movie with Goten, Gohan, and Goku. We saw it with Gohan and Goku during the Cell Saga. So it's more than fitting to have this, you know, father-son relationship of Trunks and Vegeta happen, because that was a glorious moment. And even pushing Zamasu back, that was the best part. Zamasu is still immortal, so how can they kill him? Mafuba or the Omni King are the only ways. That could be the case, but they've revealed that Zamasu also has a weakness. So whatever that weakness is, I think that it's going to be exposed during this episode, because we saw one of the translations come in to where it said farewell Trunks. So this arc is definitely coming to an end. When exactly is it going to come to an end? That's unknown, but I'm pretty sure it's going to happen soon. Why do you think Zamasu's face is half purple? Someone responded by saying, my lucky guess is that Goku is not immortal and Zamasu is, so half of him got destroyed by Vegito. I mean, the end result of him becoming purple could be the fact that Vegito finds a way how to weaken him, but then again, the episode translation by Herms was said that Goku was the one that broke the Ring of Light behind Zamasu, thus creating some sort of strange effect that you know, happened to Zamasu. So that could be the case right there. I really doubt that Vegito had any sort of like you know, role in, you know, causing Zamasu to look like this, to be honest. I want the next few episodes to feel like DBZ. I want this fight to last 2 to 5 episodes. That shit will be lit as fuck. Well, here's the thing, Gogeta68. I really doubt that this is going to extend to 5 episodes of them fighting. As much as all of us want to see that, I really think that this fight between those two is going to happen in episode 66 and episode 67. And then after that, my guess is as good as yours. They're probably going to finish it off. Hey, Unrealentgaming, I'm not sure why you didn't notice, but that Vegito is wearing a yellow the earrings. Those are the earrings of the Supreme Kai that was wearing. You said that you didn't know how he obtained the earrings. Well, that was prior to me seeing the preview, but I've noticed it right from when he transformed. I knew right off the bat that since they were in green, thus, you know, hinting that Gowasu gave it to him, I knew right off the bat the Supreme Kai actually gave it to him. So I did notice that actually, and I've called that out many times in my other videos. So I've noticed it, but the beginning of this review that I've done here was me not knowing and not seeing the preview before, you know, sharing my thoughts on it. So it was the younger Kai's Potara on Vegito. Look at the color of them. I know they are the Supreme Kais. They're not Gowasu's. I know what happened and why Zamasu looked like that, so Vegeta and Goku did fusion. Vegito kicks Zamasu's ass, then he turns into that purple shit, so Vegito can go Super Saiyan Blue, kicks his ass again. Zamasu gets mad and goes in with his purple rage. I don't know why you're saying that you know exactly what happened, when in fact that it wasn't even, you know, portrayed as to what really happened. I mean, anything could have happened that allowed him to turn purple. We saw how Vegito in the beginning was smiling, and then all of a sudden he just bursted out in rage and became a Super Saiyan Blue. So maybe Vegito must have realized the threat that Zamasu was, you know, proposing here, especially after unleashing that purple stuff. So I think that Vegito realizes how dangerous this is. So instead of fighting him in base form, he just decided to go Super Saiyan Blue. But again, we're gonna find out tomorrow. How did you get Beerus and Budokai Tenkaichi? That's actually due to Imaji Gaming's mods. He's the one that pretty much put out the mods, and all you have to do is just download it. It's on his channel, and once you download the mods for Budokai Tenkaichi 3 on your PC, you can just use the emulator and just adapt some of the modded characters in there. Just to let you know. After Vegito beats him up and Trunks seals him off, they should keep Vegito fused till they get to their timeline and challenge Beerus to see who's a better fighter, or keep it for the tournament. I've explained this in my Q&A videos. I would love to see Beerus, bro. Christopher, like, imagine seeing Beerus, you know, meet Vegito, and Vegito meeting the God of Destruction. Like, there's gonna be so much tension and so much cockiness involved. It'll really be like a huge homage to the Battle of God story, to where Beerus was just like, I want an opponent, I want a rival. This could be it, but I really doubt they're gonna do that. Or if anything, I really doubt they're going to keep him for the tournament. So I do think that if anything, he's going to get separated in the past, but not before meeting Whis and Beerus the way he is now. I'm calling it Super Saiyan Blue Vegito will be in Xenoverse 2 DLC character, along with revered Zamasu. I agree. I think that they're definitely going to save him as DLC form. I mean, why not? Having him and merge Zamasu in there would be fantastic. So not unless, of course, they decide to screw us and not add them in. Anyone else stoked about the father-son Gallic gun? Everybody is, bro. Let's see. Don't mock Vegito. He's toying with Zamasu. I don't think he is, in a way. I mean, we saw him kick Zamasu in the face and unleash the final Kamehameha, and nothing worked. I mean, Zamasu was just like, is that all you got, bitch? Let me just go ahead and scroll down here a little bit. Vegito versus God of Destruction Beerus. Everyone wants to see this, bro. Everyone. Gowasu better be putting all of this on GodTube. Yo, Gowasu has front row seats to one of the greatest fights ever. Thus, if he doesn't put this on GodTube, he is an idiot. So imagine all the views and subscribers Gowasu would get if he would have put that fight online. Let's see. Vegito will beat the immortality out of Merge Zamasu. Finally, they give us what we want. I really doubt that you can physically beat the immortality out of somebody, to be honest. That's just something that, you know, you can't beat out of somebody. But I think Zamasu is going to be a little bit, you know, equal to Vegito here, especially if Vegito has some sort of a weakness. And I know you guys have a few replies here, but in terms of, and someone, DBZ Uchiha said, nah, Vegito's probably going to get his ass beat. Zamasu is immortal, and the more damage he takes, the stronger he becomes. Very true. At DBZ Uchiha, shut up, mate. Go suck off Zamasu while Vegito trashes him. Holy shit, man. We have ourselves a little fight going on in this video. Come on, guys. Get along here. I mean, it's all speculation. I mean, anything could happen, really. Let's see. Vegito will look off better if he wore this Whis outfit. I think that he would look better if he had the Whis outfit because, you know, it's different clothing sets for Goku and Vegeta, so he would have looked badass as hell. But he still looks badass in my opinion. Gogeta sucks, says the Turbo Clan. Damn, that's gonna trigger a bunch of people. Wait a sec, can't the Kai just TP them and get the sticker and just come back in 2 seconds? They don't even need the time machine, I think. Well, that's the thing. It's like, I think that they could, but I don't think that they're gonna have quote-unquote energy to be moving around like that, as seen with Kid Buu when Goku fought Kid Buu and you know, the Supreme Kai teleported the Elder Kai and Dende off to another planet. He didn't have the energy to, like, you know, physically get to the planet of the Supreme Kai and revive, and, well, not revive, but heal Goku and Vegeta because he said his energy was depleted, thus using the Dragon Balls. So I think that even if they were to go into the past and get the seal, I don't think the Kai would have enough energy to move throughout time again just to get to the future, in my opinion at least. Even though I like Gogeta more than Vegito, it's necessary for this type of battle. Gogeta is better, but we don't need a time limit for a non-canon character. It would be nice to see him again, but Vegito has no time limit, and I really want to see a long fight like Majin Vegeta versus Super Saiyan 2 Goku. And that's why I felt as if that was needed, because having Vegito fight Zamasu without a time limit would have been great. But then again, having Gogeta fight Zamasu with a time limit also would have been great for storyline purposes, because now Gogeta would have to do everything he can to beat Zamasu within a certain time limit. So now you have to beat the clock kind of thing. Everyone is saying that Zamasu will destroy Vegito easily, and I very much doubt that, says Kendrick Baldwin TV. I agree with you. I don't think that Vegito... Guys, Zamasu's not... He's not Buhan. He is not Buhan. He is on a completely different tier. So for Vegito to kick his ass easily, I think, is not going to happen. It's not plausible, especially for someone, as pointed out earlier, who keeps growing in terms of power. How do you beat someone who grows, you know, throughout pain and stuff? Like, God knows what happened to him or how strong he got after he took that final Kamehameha to the face. Let's go ahead and scroll down here a little bit. Where are all the fuckers that said Vegito wasn't going to happen? There's a lot of them. Oh shit, looks like we have an argument here. Bitch, get blocked. I'm not your bro, but you're still here in my mentions after you're saying 5 times you were done. Dude, move on with your life. Holy crap, what happened here? I want to go ahead and see. I've been waiting for this. Let me see. Bitch, that was me who said Vegito wasn't gonna finna happen, cause you stupid fat bitch. They promised in the previous episode that they were never gonna fuse again. Stupid fat bitch, by the way. If yo so fat ass, what the hell? Looks closely at the end of the preview, episode 66, you would see dumb bitch that Vegito lost and his blue hair turns black. Fat stupid bitch. And that's the reason why the Omni King finna come and scrap with Zamasu's ass. What the hell is going on in the comment section? Jesus. Laugh my ass off. Oh my god, triggered stupid 12-year-olds. Oh my god, it's fucking hilarious. Thank you for the laugh. Oh, and by the way, your attempt on triggering me and stupid. Where's the whole stupid fat bitch coming from? Yo, I'm definitely gonna have to read this later. Stupid fat bitch, you're not getting it. First off, I'm not 12, you virgin gorilla back ass cracker. What the? Yo, I know they got back up after losing the form and transforming back into Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, but then after what happened, dumbass Vegeta got slapped and was down, as you can see, and he had sensu beans, retarded. What the fuck? Oh my, and you dumb fuck, you roasted. Your roasts are too shitty. Oh my god, the fucking vocabulary. we have Javier who's just like, you're still triggered? This is too fucking hilarious. Damn, I'm gonna have to read this. If you guys see this comment, or at least pause the video and read this. This is hilarious. I'm giving you guys comedy gold here. You must be stupid bitch, because basically you're telling me the fucking Xeno button is for nothing, right? Fucking dumbass. And I can give you that. That is my mistake. Goku and Vegeta might not push the button. Vegito might accidentally press it. Well, how will Vegito press it, really? Or Sense the Supreme Kai. Jesus Christ, shut the fuck up. You really don't reply to me. This Javier's cracking his knuckles. Yo, this is getting stupid. This is hilarious. This was worth the video. If you guys enjoyed this little argument, slap this video up with a like. Yo, that was great. All right, let's see. The true battle is upon us. Can't wait. DBZ is the best show ever made. You mean Dragon Ball Super? This isn't Dragon Ball Z, buddy. If you see in the preview, we'll see Vegito's fighting Zamasu. Obviously enough, bro. I mean, what kind of preview were you looking at? God, you kids complaining about spoilers is idiotic since it's been hinted and basically confirmed for weeks now. Not Unreal's fault that you guys are slow and unaware. Oh my God, thank you so much for defending me on this one, because he just said, God, you kids complaining about spoilers is idiotic. I mean, it was hinted for such a long time. I mean, I'm not really spoiling stuff. I'm giving you guys the obvious hints, and everything that's been talked about and shown was revealed a long time ago. So anybody who acts surprised is really not paying close attention, man. Do you think Vegito is on Beerus' level? Ooh, I think he is. I really firmly believe in my heart that he is. I think having them fight would be perfect. Like, really perfect. Wait, slow down. Something strange is going to happen to Zamasu because they fused with Black while he was still transformed. That is true. They fused while he was transformed. The Elder Kai said before never to do that, because if you do, it's going to have a negative effect on the fusion. So, man, that argument was funny as hell. Did anyone realize that Beerus will meet Vegito back into the past? We don't know that. I mean, we really hope that it is, and we really hope that it does happen, but I mean, at this point, who's to really say for sure, right? Super Saiyan Blue Vegito and Universal God Tourney. Again, that'd be awesome to see, but let me see. When you thought the thumbnail when you thought the thumbnail was clickbait, but it isn't. Yeah, it's not clickbait. It's actually real. That was the actual picture that I used from the actual fight. So, whoop-de-hoo-ha. I mean, people complain about clickbait because it's just like, if you see something colorful or like, you know, mesmerizing, you automatically think it's clickbait, but it's actually a part of the show. It's actually the preview episode. So I'm here to admit that I was wrong about Vegito is here. Bask in his glory. I told you guys many months ago that this was going to happen. I told you guys this was going to happen. Alex, are you hyped that Vegito will come back? Hell to the yes, brother. So yesterday I gave you guys a little update video as to what's going to happen in Dragon Ball Super with Vegito's weakness and Zamasu's weakness, and in case you guys have missed that, the video is called Dragon Ball Super Spoilers, Vegito's New Weakness, and as you guys can see on your screen, these are all the translations and whatnot of the episode and what's going to happen. So I wanted to go ahead and dive into the comment section to see what you guys had to say about everything, because again, it's very intriguing to me how a lot of people seem to be hyped by this. So maybe because Vegito is in the future generating large amounts of ki, like when Goku couldn't transform for Super Saiyan 3 for Long versus Buu. So if that's what you believe that his weakness is, that Vegito is in the future and he's generating large amounts of ki, again, I do think that it might be the fact that his ki is just too much, so it might be wearing him down just a little bit. Vegito is too strong, they nerfed him. I guess they did in a way, because if he's already exposed to some sort of a weakness, then that just tells you that yes, he is susceptible to being nerfed, and that pretty much sucks for us because we're never gonna get to see a, you know, heavily OP'd Vegito versus someone who's also OP'd. I mean, now at least we know that he has a weakness. What is the weakness? We don't know, but we're gonna find out. Weakness in this context is not to be taken literally. The weakness they are referring to is the fact that Zamasu's immortality gives him a weakness or disadvantage, for better terms in English. I don't think that the term weakness is being used out of context, because I think that they don't want to have a primarily OP'd character with absolutely like no, you know, boundaries to his power. I think that in an essence, they're definitely going to reserve and have some sort of explanation as to what this weakness is. It might be the fact that Zamasu is immortal and Vegito is generating too much power for his own life force to generate, even his own body. I mean, you have to think about the body pressure that this puts on you. So whatever this is, we're definitely going to find out tomorrow. So I'm with you on that one. It could be you know, taken out of context, or it might be something to where it's literal and there is an actual weakness to both Zamasu and Vegito. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is stronger than Super Saiyan Blue Vegito because of that kind of weakness. So we have SSJ4 Gogeta being stronger than SSB Vegito. If you guys agree, let me know, because I'm really curious to hear your thoughts on this one. Vegito's weakness is the fact that he can't kill Black Goku because that's his body. If that Goku dies, he'll die. No, he won't die. If Vegito hypothetically were to fight Goku Black and kill Goku Black, then regular Goku that we see now is not going to die. That's not going to have any sort of effect on himself. So I don't think that's the actual connection to the weakness. Keep your eyes peeled. Maybe Trunks already did something that affected Zamasu, or maybe he did something minor. I think that whatever happens in this episode, we're going to have to pay attention to, because whatever it is that Trunks did in this episode is going to reflect heavily as to the ending of this entire, situation here with Zamasu and Vegito. In the fan-made manga Dragon Ball Multiverse, in one universe, Vegito never unfused, defeating Super Buu after rescuing everyone he has absorbed. Because of the immense power that Vegito could generate, he began to literally starve to death. They created a giant planet-sized sensu bean plantations so they can keep him alive. I did not even know that, but now that you told me about this, I'm going to look more into Dragon Ball Multiverse on that, because if Vegito can starve to death, and they had to build a giant sensu bean plantation to keep him alive, then I'm really curious as to what the hell happened there. Split personalities. Watch, Vegeta and Goku are too different. It could be you're saying the personality factor may affect it. It could be the fact that, both personalities are being conflicted, but I really doubt that they're going to have that kind of a problem, because we've seen Vegito before and they seem pretty okay, so I don't see how that's going to affect that. Let's see. The Z-Sword. Trunks will use the Z-Sword to slay or seal Zamasu inside. Can you imagine that? Well, he doesn't really have the Z-Sword. I mean, I don't know. It's just, I really doubt that Zamasu is going to be placed inside of the sword. And if so, I mean, how the hell are they going to put him inside of a sword? You get what I'm saying? The Mafuba? I mean, is that going to work? I mean, who knows? I think reaching the Super Saiyan Blue form, which is a god, may affect the fusion. It could affect the fusion, and I'm still on the idea that it's going to affect his body pressure, and it's going to cause him to pretty much get weakened, or at least drain his life force, because guys, this is a very strong ass fusion, like especially adapting Super Saiyan God in there. Jesus Christ, like this dude's gonna be like the top of the fucking nitpicking totem pole if it were not for the other gods and stuff. But I think that there's gonna be something explained here. Theory. They got both even more stubborn, and both have their own character just in one body. That's why they can use both attacks, but it has a weakness, as they have a synchronized minds. Well, I don't think their attacks have anything to do with that. I think it's more or less their ki is overflowing in an essence, as we see it spill out during the preview, and I think it's the fact that he's using too much power and it might be affecting his life force. That's just my theory here. Vegito likes to fight. That's his weakness. Instead of quickly and efficiently defeating his opponents, he likes to toy with them and show off his strength, which of course gives the opponent plenty of time and opportunities to take advantage of. Very, 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 very true. That could be something that happens, bro. But I don't think that, honestly, he's gonna toy around. I think Vegito realizes, like, yo, this dude is gonna start slapping the fucking shit piss out of me if I don't start taking this serious. So I think that Vegito, as we saw in the preview, there is no like cockiness to him. He wasn't laughing too much. He wasn't smiling or like, doing any sort of hand gesture. He was on the attack. Like, this dude was on the attack non-stop. So I don't think that we're gonna be seeing the cockiness here. Maybe when he first transforms, but after that, it's gonna be serious business. It's a time limit. Trunks gonna Mafuba. There is no time limit to Potara, but Trunks using the Mafuba is very possible. Weakness is that they don't fully become one being. Ooh, okay. Why do you think that is? I swear, if Vegito defuses, I'm gonna cry. But that's the thing. It's like, how would he even defuse in the first place? You get what I'm saying? I don't think that's gonna happen. A lot of theories and speculations today are the only logical weakness seems to be Vegito's extreme arrogance. He's way stronger and has an entirely new and stronger form now. Think about it, when Vegito first appeared and how he turned out, throw that time limit theory bullshit out the window. I think so. There is no time limit, but I think it's going to be somewhat his power and his arrogance to this. No, he isn't arrogant. He only toyed with Buu because he wanted to get absorbed to save the others. How ironic, calling other speculations trash. Uh-oh, more fighting going on here. Jesus Christ, you guys. Man, I mean, can't we just be civil here in the comments? That other comment with those guys had me rolling, man. That was fucking hilarious. How would it, it could be a clash of Goku and Vegeta's personality. Ooh, I really doubt that, because what about last time when we first saw him? I mean, there was no confliction. They were normal. They were just like, they were there. There was no, fighting of personalities going on. Maybe it's his cockiness. I think it's his life force, bro. Bullshit, Beerus isn't stronger than Vegito. He's not, but the guy wasn't talking about fused warriors, obviously, just singular warriors, I'm sure. Yes, that was to the translation of Beerus being the strongest in this video. If you guys have not checked out the video, by the way, make sure to check it out to see what I'm talking about here. But again, a lot of you guys have different opinions, different, comments as to what's going to happen. Fuck it, Akira didn't have his dick in Super, so it's non-canon. What do you mean by that? It is canon. People are Savage Broly, bro. You're getting roasted in the comments. If Vegito loses, we riot. Who's with me? You got 2 people that's with you. Potara may have a time limit. SSJ3, it's permanent. Yeah, it is. It's a permanent fusion. Why would there be a time limit to a permanent fusion? Let's see here. But again, if you guys have any comments or anything to add about this, just let me know down in the comment section below, because this is going to be really interesting to see what people have to say. Obviously enough, there's just so many people have different opinions as to what may or may not happen, and I definitely want to know yours. So again, guys, I want to say God bless you all for watching. Thank you all for watching. If you guys are new to this channel, make sure to hit that video up with a subscribe. That way you guys are always in tune with what's going on with Dragon Ball. If you guys enjoyed the discussion that we're having here, make sure to slap this video up with a like to show your support, guys. Thank you all for watching. As always, it means a lot to me. It's literally 4:57 in the morning, and I am tired as hell, but I'm reading your comments now. So I just want to say I appreciate you guys so much for this. Thank you all for watching. Tune in tomorrow for the Dragon Ball Super episode 66 review and live stream, because we're going to be live streaming like crazy tomorrow. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. God bless you all, and I'll be seeing you all down in the comment section below. Take it easy, guys. Peace.